So let's talk about some of the characteristics that we look at for whether we think a person's going to make it or not. And one of them I always look at is, one is when they meet with me, how they interact with me at that level. A new person in a position of, I'm power over them because I have the knowledge they don't. Do they kowtow? Do they try to bluff? Or do they just interact and start developing a relationship with you? And basic people skills. Do you like people? Do you like, because let's face it, you're going to be dealing with, in most businesses, you're going to be dealing with a lot of people. So you're going to have to be able to put up with a lot of BS. You're going to meet a lot of people you like, and you're going to have a lot of fun. But also there's going to be those trials and tribulations.
Well, in most small businesses, everybody's in sales.
Right. And that's, and that's another one. That's probably the number 2 question I have. Can you go out there and sell? And a lot of people will just wince and go, "Oh, I'm not a salesman." Yeah, you better be.
Yeah.
But you don't have to be obnoxious about it. You don't have to be, the guy who sticks his foot in the door. And
that's right. No, you're not selling magazine stuff.
But if you have something that you want, and you're going to set up a business and something you believe in, either a product or a service, it becomes very easy to sell that. Because all you have to do is tell them about yourself, tell them what you're going to do for them, tell them what problems of theirs you're going to solve.
Right.
But I've seen clients that they get all set up, and then they'd spend all this time organizing their records or organizing their tools and never go out and basically make that interaction with people. And even in the best of times, it's competitive out there for the small business. Nobody likes us. The government doesn't really like us. The big companies don't like us. The banks don't really like us because we don't fit into any of the little checkbox. How much, you go for a loan and they say, well, how much money are you going to make every month? I don't know.
Yeah, exactly.
Last month was nothing. This month looks really good. And the month after that is, I got some things going. But you can't say, I'm going to be making $3,000 a month net every month, for the next 4 years to pay this loan on this vehicle.
5 years from now, you'll be able to take in your records and show them, and you'll know. You'll average it out, and it'll all make sense. But today, you don't know.
So the bank can't hit that little check mark that says you can do this. So in that, so that brings us to another one. Can you deal with the ups and downs of the business cycle, the inconsistencies of cash flow? Some people can. I've become immune to it. It still bothers me from time to time.
Sure does.
And I wake up and I go, do I have enough money to cover my mortgage payment this month? And if I don't, I go out there and make something happen. One of the best definitions I ever heard of being self-employed is waking up every morning without a job.
Yeah,
nothing.
That's a good one.
Nothing goes on until you actually get out there. You make a call. Whatever it is. Get a contact. Make a sale or develop a new client relationship or go to that greeters meeting or go to a tip club meeting. Whatever it takes to get out there and make something happen. And and also once again the discipline part of that. When you work for somebody else, you have to fill out timesheets. You have to do this and report to somebody. When that structure is removed from you, can you replace that in your own personality and go on that road and do that without having somebody to tell you to do it and put it off? Oh, I'm going to go golfing today. It's nice, or I'm going to do this. And the question is, can you maintain that discipline? And that's one of the key marks, I think, of any self-employed person I know that's successful.